Before my first flight, I thought I was totally prepared, but I was so wrong. From unexpected fees and weird security rules to tiny hidden comforts no one talks about, there are so many things that can ruin or completely transform your first flying experience. Most new travelers learn these the hard way, wasting money and stressing out in the middle of the airport. Today, I'm sharing 11 shocking things I wish someone had told me before I ever stepped on a plane so you can fly like a pro from day one. Number 1. Dehydration hits fast. I assumed airplanes were just like buses with wings. Turns out the dry cabin air is like a desert at 35,000 feet. On my first trip, I barely drank water and had a raging headache by landing. What I didn't realize is that cabin air has less than 20% humidity, and dehydration creeps in fast. You need to drink water regularly, not just with meals, and avoid alcohol and caffeine. Even your lips and skin can dry out quickly, so lip balm and moisturizer are essential. Bring your own refillable bottle and fill it after security. Hydration also helps reduce jet lag and improve circulation, especially on long flights. I now sip water every hour or so and feel way better at landing. I truly wish I'd known that staying hydrated isn't optional. It's a must. Number 2. Seat choice changes everything. Before my first flight, I thought seat selection was just about sitting near friends or a window. I couldn't have been more wrong. Your seat affects comfort, bathroom access, turbulence, and noise. On a short flight, a window seat gives great views and a wall to lean on. But on a long flight, an aisle seat lets you stretch and get up without climbing over strangers. I once got stuck in a middle seat near the restroom. There's also Seat Guru and airline apps that help you pick better seats based on legroom, noise, and recline angles. For seniors, aisle seats near the front are best for quick boarding and easier access. Seat selection isn't just personal preference, it changes how your whole flight feels. I wish I hadn't left it to chance. Number 3. Never check your essentials. I learned this lesson the hard way. My bag was delayed and I had no meds, charger, or ID backup. Your carry-on is your lifeline. Always pack your medications, passport, cash, phone, and a change of clothes in it. Checked bags can get lost, delayed, or misrouted. If your trip depends on something, it stays with you. Also, here's a sneaky hack. Buy something small from an airport shop like snacks or a magazine. Many airlines don't count that bag against your carry-on limit. It's not guaranteed, but it often works. Your main carry-on should be soft-sided, organized, and fit easily under the seat if needed. If I'd just packed smarter the first time, I would have avoided a stressful first day in a new city. Essentials aren't just valuable, they're non-negotiable. Want to travel safer and smarter? Check out the best travel gear in the description. These top picks make every trip easier and more comfortable. Number 4. You can and should ask for airport help. If standing for long periods, walking long gates, or managing heavy bags sounds difficult, there's a solution. Ask for assistance. Airlines are federally required to provide help to passengers who request it. I had no idea I could request wheelchair service or boarding assistance, even without a disability. Seniors often qualify just by asking in advance or at check-in. You'll get help through security, get to your gate faster, and board early. At security, you can also notify TSA officers if you have implants or mobility aids. They'll adjust the screening accordingly. I used to feel embarrassed asking for help. Now I know it's normal and built into the system. Your comfort and safety come first, and the staff is trained to support you. Don't tough it out. You paid for this service. Use it. Number 5. Airlines don't provide entertainment like they used to. I was surprised to learn that many airlines no longer have seatback screens or free entertainment. Some budget airlines offer nothing at all. Even major ones now ask you to download their app to stream content. I wish I had known to load my phone or tablet with shows, audiobooks, and games ahead of time. Also, bring your own wired headphones. Bluetooth often doesn't connect easily, and airlines rarely provide free ones anymore. The cabin can also be loud, so noise-canceling headphones make a big difference. If you have a long flight ahead and nothing to watch, those hours will crawl. Entertainment isn't just for kids, it's how adults pass time and stay sane on flights. Your phone becomes your in-flight theater. if it's loaded properly. Forgetting this once is all it takes to learn the lesson. Number 6. Airplane bathrooms are tiny. One shocker? Airplane bathrooms are extremely small, and they're off-limits during takeoff and landing. On my first flight, I drank coffee before boarding and needed the restroom during taxiing. Big mistake. You can't get up until the seatbelt sign is off, and that might take 30+ minutes. These bathrooms are cramped, loud, and sometimes poorly maintained. Always use the restroom at the airport right before boarding. It's clean, spacious, and stress-free. Also, if you're seated far from the lavatory, it can be tough to navigate through aisles mid-flight. For older travelers, plan bathroom breaks before turbulence begins or during cabin service when the aisles are less crowded. This one habit saves a ton of discomfort and awkwardness. It's the kind of thing no one warns you about, but it can turn into a real issue fast. Number 7. Jet lag feels worse. Without a strategy, jet lag isn't just about feeling tired. It's a real disorientation of your body clock. On my first international flight, I crashed the moment I landed, then stayed wide awake at 3 a.m. the next day. It ruined my first few days abroad. The fix? Adjust your sleep a few days before your flight, stay hydrated, and expose yourself to natural daylight once you land. Light helps reset your internal clock faster than naps or coffee ever will. Some people also use small doses of melatonin to realign their schedule. And absolutely avoid alcohol during and after your flight. It delays your body's recovery. Now I prep ahead by shifting my schedule slightly and building in one easy day upon arrival. A little planning goes a long way in dodging that zombie-like fog jet lag can cause. Number 8. You need a real ID for domestic flights. Before my first flight, I had no idea that a standard driver's license wouldn't get me on a plane. As of May 2025, the TSA requires a real ID-compliant license for all domestic flights. If your ID doesn't have a star or is marked "not for federal use," it won't work at airport security. Even more surprising, international flights require passports valid for at least 6 months beyond your travel date. Some destinations also need pre-approved visas, which take time to process. Without the right documents, you could be denied boarding on the spot. I wish someone had told me to double-check these details early, not the night before. Getting turned away at security because your ID isn't compliant is a mistake you don't want to learn the hard way. Number 9. TSA security prep starts before you leave home. The screening process is where most first-time flyers feel stressed, and I was no exception. I didn't know liquids had to be in 3.4-ounce containers and stored in a clear zip-top bag. Belts, jackets, laptops, everything goes in a bin. If you're not ready, you hold up the line and get flustered fast. Also, wear slip-on shoes for quick removal. I wish I had packed smarter and worn less bulky clothes. Keeping your ID and boarding pass easily accessible, not buried in your bag, makes a difference. Seniors can often ask for help or expedited lanes, but you still need to be organized. Trust me, breezing through security is possible if you prep before arriving. Learning this after I fumbled around for my shampoo and belt wasn't exactly the smoothest way to start my trip. Number 10. Wearing the wrong clothes makes flying miserable. One thing I really didn't expect: how uncomfortable flying can get in the wrong outfit. Airplane cabins are often freezing cold, and you're stuck in that seat for hours. I wore tight jeans and a heavy hoodie on my first flight. Bad move. My ankles swelled from the pressure. The hoodie made security slower, and I spent most of the flight adjusting everything. Now I wear loose, breathable layers, slip-on shoes, and bring a light sweater. The temperature changes at cruising altitude, and being able to adjust your comfort level matters. Also, if you're flying international, compression socks help circulation. Your clothes should make it easier, not harder. I wish I'd packed more thoughtfully. Once you're in that seat for hours, there's no turning back. Comfort isn't a luxury in flight, it's survival. Number 11. Flying can affect your health. Flying isn't just tiring. It can affect your circulation, joints, and medication routine. I didn't know about the risk of blood clots, DVT, until I experienced swollen feet after a long flight. If you're over 60, bring compression socks, walk the aisle every 2 hours, and flex your feet regularly. Also, always keep your medications in your carry-on, with labels and a copy of your prescription. Don't rely on checked bags. They get delayed more than you'd think. Pack extras in case of extended layovers or unexpected cancellations. If you use medical devices or insulin, let TSA know. They'll accommodate you. Your in-flight routine should protect your health, not disrupt it. I wish I had considered the medical side of flying sooner. Your body needs just as much preparation as your luggage does.